Hello again, class. I wanted to come to you and do a screencast here so that we could go over the um, group project together. I'm looking at group tools and instructions, which I found over here in the Blackboard menu. And if you will go there with me, that would be great. Not sure how well you can see me there, but um, here is the information for your groups. And I realize that you've been assigned groups and maybe you've met one another, but maybe you haven't been communicating. And so it would be a good time to go ahead and communicate with one another and look at the instructions. Your goal as a group is to put together a group PowerPoint, and you can communicate through any means that you feel is the best for your group, but it's a good idea to use the tools that are here available for you in your group section. I'm just going to go over here and point to that. There's your groups there. They're listed there. If you click there, then you can find your group. And if you will decide how you want to talk to one another, you may have already done that. I may have already instructed you to do that earlier in the semester, but if you haven't done that, you need to figure out if you want to text or email or what the best way to communicate is. But you're going to choose an age group from any time period that we have studied in the course. So any time period from conception all the way through late adulthood, you may choose to do your group project. And you'll be doing a PowerPoint project. And it's something more than just a cut and paste of each person's sections, which is one way to do it. I want you to communicate about it and make sure that it is a seamless PowerPoint, so to speak. And if you voice over your PowerPoint, you get extra credit points. But you're going to choose an age group, and then you'll choose a population within that age group, specifically a population that is either marginalized or challenged or what we call oppressed. So you may choose women, elderly, children, any minority group or group that you feel might be oppressed, and you're going to look at it through one of these areas. So you may choose children in poverty, or women who are victims of domestic violence, or there's just so many different things you could choose. But you are going to pick a population and you're going to write about it with regard to the theories and the theoretical information that you've explored in the chapters of this course, so of the course text. So you will look at the cognitive, emotional, physical, and social environment of the population that you choose. And you will then identify what are the main risk factors and protective factors, because we have talked about those in this course. And if you've been following along with the voiced over PowerPoints, you will know what risk factors and protective factors are. That's a part of the PowerPoint that you're going to want to include. You'll also talk about how social workers would be most effective with this population, and you're going to create a presentation using a PowerPoint or some way of visually communicating to myself and the other class members your presentation. So PowerPoint's best, or Prezi or something like that, and it needs to be voiced over so that you can get those extra credit points. Let's see, you get 10 extra points if you voice over your PowerPoint. So you definitely want to elect at least one person from your group to voice that over. Let's see. In addition to the presentation, you will provide me with a handout outline, because I want to see the outline of your presentation and then the presentation. I'd like to be able to look at the outline while I'm reviewing the presentation. So if you can let me have that. And there's some other details here that you'll want to be familiar with. It needs to be APA style. You need to cite your slides using any information that you have gleaned. It is really good if you would have information that's not just from the course text. I want you to have some outside sources as well. And I don't believe that there is a limit to the number of sources that you can have, but this research is not just a regurgitation of the course text. This is research that is more than the course text, that you've explored outside of the course text, let's say using at least 2 to 3 additional sources besides the course text that will relate to this particular topic that you've chosen. So I'd like for you to go more in depth than just the theories that you're learning here. Look at the topic in research some outside sources to see what exactly is happening with this particular population in relation to this topic and in relation to the cognitive, emotional, physical, and social environment of the person that you're, or the people that you're talking about. So I hope that makes a little more sense. Be sure and follow the instructions here, and it will talk about here also some additional information that you need to post a group feedback evaluation. If I don't have a group feedback evaluation from every single person in your group, then I will not be able to grade it at the end. So go ahead and get started on that. It's not due till the end of the semester, but if you'll go ahead and get started on that, I think you'll be glad you did. Thank you very much.